To a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think we have another one here who's a member of the Catalan school of total football.
Andre Silva is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. He's gone for it! There's an early warning shot across the bow. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Koundé. Kubasi. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cuts out the pass. Diangana, now it's Mir. Played out wide. Diangana. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Breakthrough strike. Oh, that is a bit special. So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Victor Fort. And it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes. De Jong. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Lopez. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. And the ball's come loose here.
Played it short.
De Jong.
Fired deep towards the back post.
And here's Rafinha! And again the keeper stands strong.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Victor Fort. He has found the way through. Victor Fort. And he's there to clear it.
Plenty waiting. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Casado gets it clear. Muscular approach does pay off here. Al-Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Diengana.
Oh, sweet feet.
Now it's Mir. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's been played through. Rafa Mir! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's been taken short.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Casado is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final walk. Climbs up big! And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
That's really well manoeuvred. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Fermin does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Now it's Mir, and it's Fort. Oh, well measured. Rafa Mir. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Fermin. Rafinha. And here's Rafinha. And a cross. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And that was very necessary. And it's Balde. Balde, now here's the delivery. And the shot's on here.
Oh, well played.
He's had a shot! It's there! Fermin at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Victor Fort. Rafa Mir. Andre Silva is having a shot! They've scored! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expert.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
That pass has been well intercepted. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Casado. Yamal. And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Balde. Casado. That is a brilliant interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well timed, excellent interception. Rafinha. Ferran Torres! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Koundé does well to get it back. Fermin. Yamal. That's been slipped through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Diangana, now it's Mir. Victor Fort, he's got away. Oh, what a climb! And And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Yamal, lobbed in behind. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Barcelona got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Ferran Torres. Fermin with a definite foul there. Diangana, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. Balde. That's tidy. Cross from Rafinha. Clears it away. Rafa Mir. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Rafinha. Balde.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Turns and goes back. Incoming delivery. Koundé can get it clear. Diangana. Hector Fort. Hector Fort going full tilt down the right-hand side. Oh, smashing header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
De Jong, gently done. And it's Fort. De Jong has given away a free kick. Decent chance! Diangana. Casado gets good distance on it. Strong running down that left flank. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Yamal moved on forwards. Over to the left. De Jong. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Wins the duel this time. Great ball if he can get there. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. And it's played forward. And it's Lopez. Diangana played out to the left flank. That's really moved. Balde. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. De Jong. Fermi. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diangana. Aim forwards. De Jong. And it's Lopez. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. And here's Andre Silva. Well read, nice interception. Balde. Rafinha. Fermi. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. And the finish! Just lacked a decent finish.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Diangana. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's played forward. Kubasi. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Rafinha. Fermin. Oh, a delicate chip through. Clears it away. Cleared away. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. That has been knocked clear. That's the throw. And the half-time whistle goes.
Okay, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals. And the action is back underway. Koundé. And it's Lopez. Lopez. Chance! He's got a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Now it's Mir. Diangana. Rafa Mir! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Rafa Mir clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. That'll be a throw-in. Time to deliver. Too much distance on that. De Jong moved on forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this? Hector Fort. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he cuts out the supply. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Rafinha. Fermin. Oh, that's a nice ball. And it's Lopez. Casado. And here's Rafinha. Cleared without complication. Diangana has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target. Now, as long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
That's really well manoeuvred. And the pass is intercepted. And back to the keeper they go. Kubasi. De Jong. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Yamal. Lopez. Diangana. And it's Andre Silva. Koundé. Aim forwards. Lopez. It's Lewandowski! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! And he's there to clear it. And here's Yamal. It's really well cleared. Rafinha. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Now this could be a chance. Rafa Mir. Moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Koundé. And it's Lopez. Fermin! Casado. And here's Lopez. Diangana forwards and with intent. Hector Fort. Just about up to the hour now. That's really well manoeuvred. Casado.
Barcelona are pressing a lot, not just the front line, but as a whole unit.
Absolutely.
They need to persist. It's exactly what they have to keep doing.
It's Lewandowski!
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Diangana does really well to win the ball there. Aim forwards. Rafa Mir, a massive creative influence involved in so many goals. Yamal. Casado. De Jong. Fermin. Nice physical challenge. And it's Andre Silva. Hector Fort. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Fermin. Spread out to the left. Cross goes in there. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. That's a throw. Now it's Lopez. Lopez with the cross. Diangana with 2 goals already to his name. And it's played forward. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Fermin. Eric Garcia, early ball out from the back. Rafinha. Lopez. There's the shot! That was mighty close. Kubasi. Koundé, aim forwards. And it's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, such a clever touch. Lovely. And he shoots! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that could set him on his way. Rafinha! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rafa Mir actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Hector Fort, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Diangana. Moved on forwards. And it's Fort. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's going to be disappointed with that. Casado. Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Balde. And here's Rafinha. Fermin has another go. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Rafinha has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he thumps it clear. Yamal does really well to win the ball there.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Aimed in towards the centre.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Cleared away. Yamal wins the duel this time. Lopez.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this,
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's on it, can he get away?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he's heaved it away. And that's been won straight back. Hector Fort in acres of space out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pings it across. Tries to get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fermin opts to play it back. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Fermin gently done. And it's Koundé. It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes. Andre Silva.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
Diangana. And here's Andre Silva. Needs a quality cross. Showing good feet. Hit into the middle.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Jong. Barcelona desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Lopez. And here's it's Lewandowski!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Koundé. Kubasi. De Jong. Rafinha. Fermin. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. And a chance! Superb from Lewandowski. And that may just do it.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
And it's played forward. Nice interception, well timed. Koundé. Casado. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be.
So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this lad, Pau Kubarsi, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any...
Rafinha! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's fought. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Casado. De Jong. Eric Garcia. Aim forwards. Rafinha chasing after it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafa Mir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't...
Rafinha! And again! Goal! Barcelona! Rafinha at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona gain their reward with an early goal. Lofted upfield. He's through, now is he in? Yamal, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And that pass just didn't quite work. Casado. Fermi. Rafinha.
Ferran Torres!
Oh, just lacked a decent finish. And it's played forward. Rafinha struck first time. And yes, it's there! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, for me, you can't fault the keeper there. The effort went in at the widest possible point off the upright. Nothing he could do.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Casado, and he goes cross-field. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
they're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Rafinha, and he whips it in. Koundé. Barcelona going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Balde. De Jong. Rafinha. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Lopez, he's being urged to shoot. Nice control. De Jong, and here's Rafinha, and here's Lopez, and the ball's come loose here. Cleared without complication. Good work on the right flank here. Koundé's bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping!
Ferran Torres is offering a right smile there.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Lopez. And here's Yamal. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. And that has been cleared. Very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Ferran Torres! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Can he get onto this? Victor Fort. Across it goes.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Hector Fort, who's set up one goal so far. Now then, the ball's come loose. Now it's Mir. And reclaimed it in a trice. Hector Fort. Climbs up big! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Rafa Mir clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Andre Silva. Now it's Diangana. Diangana. Ferran Torres. Casado. Quick ball upfield. Yamal, gently done. That looks a good ball through. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Mir. And it's Fort. Real chance! He's got away with one there. Rafinha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Balde, aim forwards. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. And that is out of play. Crossed into the box. Clears it away. Yamal. Lovely bit of skill. Koundé. And here's Ferran Torres.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rafa Mir played out to the left flank. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. That's a throw. Diangana, foot in. Diangana has been caught there, it's a foul. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Diangana. Great defending, strong and determined. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Balde. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Casado. Kubasi. Rafinha. Balde. And it's lofted through here. And a goal kick. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Jong plays it short. And here's Ferran Torres! He's missed, but not by that far.
Ferran Torres was clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Diangana. And it's Andre Silva. Diangana.
Hector Fort really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Hector Fort. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a throw-in. Rafinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. Moved on forwards. He can run onto that. Rafinha! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé with the clearance. Diangana. Casado with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. They've played it short. Oh, it's come loose. Here comes another cross. Too much on that, it's gone out. De Jong. Casado. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? That's put paid to a promising move. Balde. Eric Garcia. They cross-field, changing the point of attack. Quality ball. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Tries to cross. Oh, and he's asking too much with that. De Jong. Nice physical challenge. Diengana succumbs to the pressure. Koundé. Yamal. 2 minutes to be added on. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres spread out to the left. Clears it away. That's a good ball. He's having a shot! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Lamine Yamal, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
That's really well manoeuvred. Victor Fort. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And it's Andre Silva. He's on it, can he get... It's Andre Silva! And that has been clubbed away. That's very neat. Proves too strong. And he cuts out the supply. Diengana. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. Cleared away. Diengana. And it's Fort. Played back in. Balde did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Eric Garcia. Fermin. De Jong. Balde. Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Moved on forwards. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Could be danger here. Here's Yamal. Yamal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tries to get it clear. Yamal. Rafinha. Oh, another save. Hector Fort. Diangana. Aim forwards. Calmly anticipates. Ferran Torres. Lovely feet. Ferran Torres. Oh, what there mean? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Ramin really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. And it's Lopez. Goes for a shot! And they've caught Reed. And here's Ferran Torres! Diangana. Played towards the front line. It's the keeper's ball. De Jong. Balde. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he's there to clear it. Balde tries a measured ball. Tries to get it clear. And it's played forward. Yamal. He's had a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
And it's played forward. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. De Jong. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Diangana. It's an inviting looking ball, that. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. It's really well cleared. Out to the right. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Eric Garcia. Balde. Moved on forwards. Yamal, now he's off and running. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Kubasi. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. Aim forwards. And it's fought. He's got a great chance! Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Andre Silva. Andre Silva shoots! In he goes again! And it's in! Oh, flags up, so that won't count.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Andre Silva. Now it's Diangana. Rafa Mir under intense pressure.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now, at least.
There's the shot! Kunde getting this one clear. Looking to go deep. Rafinha gently done. Casado. Played towards the other side. Succumbs to the pressure. Diangana. Moved on forwards. And it's fought. And it's played forward. Fermin. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Kubasi. Kunde. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Out to the left it goes.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because his support was arriving quickly.
And here's Andre Silva. Al Kubasi gets it away. Casado forwards and with intent. Wins the duel this time. Casado shifted upfield. Hector Fort. Back into the middle. Nice physical challenge. De Jong with a definite fell there. Now it's Diangana. Great challenge, time to perfection. Eric Garcia gets good distance on it. The ball is loose and the chase is on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. Long ball looking to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Eric Garcia. And here's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Barcelona desperately searching for the winner here. Yamal. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aim forwards. And it's fought. Oh, that's nice. Cross goes in there. He's cut it out.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Valde. Now it's Rafinha.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Diangana, and he's certainly onside here. How Kubasi, gently done.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Yamal. De Jong. Fermin laid out to the left flank. And it's Lopez. Valde tries a cross. Clears it away. Yamal crossed in once more. De Jong goes short. And here's Ferran Torres. Big chance! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Casado. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Rafinha. And here's Lopez. Valde picks it up now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Clipped into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cuts out the pass. Hector Fort. Moved on forwards. And here's Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Casado. Yamal. It is now or never. Time is against them. Ferran Torres! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's Andre Silva! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Diangana. And it's Andre Silva. And it's played forward. And here's Andre Silva. Andre Silva spread out to the left. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Punched away. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. A share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Ferran Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Moved on forwards. Kubasi. Balde. Fermin. That's a cute ball. That's a simple one for the keeper. Andre Silva is onto it in a flash. Eric Garcia. Rafa Mir has given away a free kick. Rafa Mir. How Kubasi cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. But the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Ferran Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafa Mir. Now it's Andre Silva. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. And it's Lopez. Ferran Torres is onto this. That's going to go a long way. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Balde. Kubasi. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Caresses it through. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Balde. Casado, forwards and with intent. Yamal. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Ferran Torres. Can he finish? It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Barcelona really aren't messing about here, are they? The way they've started with such great intensity.
Balde.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Yamal. Fermin. Rafinha! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Casado. Koundé. He has a look out. Koundé. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the...
Ferran Torres! Goal! Barcelona! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Oh, can he get onto this? Hector Fort. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Hector Fort. Now the ball in. Decent chance! Rafinha. Balde. Eric Garcia. Fermin. De Jong. Driven forward. Well timed, excellent interception. Yamal. Casado. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Fermin. And here's shot a goal! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Aim forwards. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. Yamal. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. Yamal. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
The less said about that pass, the better. Yamal. De Jong. Balde. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Andre Silva. Now that's well seen too. Hector Fort. Diangana. Moved on forwards. Rafa Mir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Rafinha, nice physical challenge. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Diangana. Shapes to shoot! He can get that clear. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. And that has been cleared. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Fermi. Casado. Yamal. Koundé. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. De Jong chooses to go cross-field. Yamal. Koundé. Fermi. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's come loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. And here's Lopez. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That has been knocked clear. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Clipped into space. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yamal has created one goal already. Casado. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Diangana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. this looks sharp. That has been cut short. Casado. Koundé. Rafinha looks to get on the end of this. Balde. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance already. Hit into the middle. And that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, played through for the wide man. Header! It's there!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
And it's Lopez. And here's Ferran Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. Moved on forwards. Fermin. And that was very necessary. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Balde. It's a throw-in. Played into space out wide. He's found a way through. Rafa Mir. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. Fermin. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Fermin, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's De Jong. Yamal. And here's Lopez. That's good play. Casado. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Balde. Balde played over towards the opposite flank. Kubasi. Nice looking ball. Now what about a counter-attack? Oh, nice touch. Great defending, strong and determined. And the whistle goes for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And so we're off again. Eric Garcia. Fermin. Koundé. Ferran Torres. That's very neat. Now it's Lopez. Over to the left. Balde. And that's aimed into the middle. That has been knocked clear. That'll be a throw-in. Rafinha, and here's Lopez. Ferran Torres! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Ferran Torres really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Aim forwards. Now it's Mir. Out to the right. Some good work on the right flank here. Played in with purpose. That's a ball to nobody in particular. Casado. Balde. De Jong, gently done. Hector Fort. Aim forwards. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. De Jong. Ferran Torres. Yamal. Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And here's Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. Lopez. Ferran Torres! It's anyone's ball now.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Hector Fort. Diangana. That's really well manoeuvred. Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Casado. De Jong, gently done. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Gets good distance on it. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres. Rafa Mir looking to add to his goal. He has found the way through. Rafa Mir. That's been won straight back. Koundé shifted upfield. Vermi. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Rafinha. Balde. Moved on forwards. Lopez. And it's played forward. 60 minutes played. Aim forwards. Out to the left it goes. Diangana. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Andre Silva. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Balde gently done. Yamal. Casado. Yamal. Yamal shifted upfield. Forward it goes. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. Casado looks to the other side. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. Oh, red. Nice interception. De Jong. Casado. De Jong. Moved on forwards. Victor Fort. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's played forward. Eric Garcia. Rafinha. Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. Over to the left. Balde. And they've got a throw. Rafinha. Cross from climbs up big. Oh, not the best of headers. Diangana. That's really well manoeuvred. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Koundé shifted upfield. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Now it's Rafinha. Calmly anticipates. Yamal. Koundé. Balde. Aim forwards. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Koundé. Yamal. Fermin. And here's Rafinha. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rafinha. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And they've got rid. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's fought. Oh, that's nice.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Eric Garcia cuts it out.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Diangana.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fermin concedes a free kick for that. Trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Koundé. Fermin. De Jong. Rafinha.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
There's a probing ball. And here's Andre Silva. Diangana. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. He's Rafinha! And that's a real chance missed. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. That's a clever-looking ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Mir, played out to the right. Diangana, played out towards the right wing. Can he take chance for a shot? It's in! And the comeback is complete. perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Moved on forwards. Tries a measured ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres laid out to the left flank.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Minutes away from what would be a huge upset. I think we're just about done here. That's really well manoeuvred. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Lewandowski. That looks a good ball through. Rafinha. Now that's a fine challenge.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
De Jong tries to dink it through. Now this decent chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Barcelona making consecutive changes here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Lewandowski, oh, good spread. Yamal carries the ball down the right. Lovely bit of skill. De Jong. And here's Ferran Torres. Rafa Mir. A heavy challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Balde. And it's played forward. Lewandowski.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Clearly not happy with that. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner. There's the whistle, and here we go.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And it's fought. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. De Jong wins the duel this time. Victor Fort. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Victor Fort. De Jong, gently done. Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Yamal played with finesse. Cross from Ferran Torres. Danger averted for now. And it's De Jong. De Jong. And he's had a shot! An early chance there, first of the game.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Eric Garcia does really well to win the ball there. Victor Fort. Up towards the front line. Rafa Mir. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Diangana. Victor Fort. And they've got a throw. Played out to the right. Diangana. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Moved on forwards. Fermin.
Barcelona are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Fermin, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, this is a great position. Might be... Ferran Torres! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Rafinha with the clearance. Balde. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Aim forwards. Now it's Rafinha! And he's done it!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Diangana. Diangana. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Andre Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. That's very neat. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, the clearance is short. De Jong. Balde. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. And here's Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Ferran Torres. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ferran Torres is offering a wry smile there.
And it's Andre Silva. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Ferran Torres. Tries a measured ball. Balde. Yamal. Oh, what a ball! It's a great ball. He's having a shot! And it's been taken short. De Jong. De Jong plays it in. That has been knocked clear. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Lopez. Receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Barcelona, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And he cuts out the supply. Rafinha. Eric Garcia. Casado. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. Gets good distance on it. Calmly anticipates. And here's Ferran Torres. And they've got rid. And it's De Jong. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. De Jong. Casado. Yamal. Balde looking to hit the byline here. It's really well cleared. Rafinha. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Defending of the desperate variety. Rafinha. Fermi. Nice control. Fort. That's the throw. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That's really well manoeuvred. Hector Fort looking to get on the end of this. Al-Kubasi clears it away. Diangana. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fermin played through into space. Cross goes in. Oh, smashing header! Gets it away. Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
And it's Fort. Rafa Mir looking understandably energised after his goal. That has been knocked clear. Casado. Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Now it's Lopez. Now it's Rafinha. And he's there to get it away. And it's Balde. And here's Ferran Torres. That is lovely. Rafinha. Over to the left. De Jong. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Casado. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Aim forwards. Rafa Mir. Diangana. And it's been played through. Now it's Mir. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a good ball. Diangana. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Diangana actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And here's Ferran Torres. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Terrific save by Iñaki Peña. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. And here's De Jong. Drilled in low. Hector Fort. Moved on forwards. Rafinha. Well-timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Diangana. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Koundé forwards and with intent. Now it's Mir. Yamal. And here's Andre Silva. Diangana. And here's it's Andre Silva! Fermin played out to the left flank. Diangana. Rafa Mir. Hector Fort. And he's heaved it away. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Rafinha. Hector Fort does well to get it back. Rafinha does really well to win the ball there. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Lopez. And it's Lewandowski. And here's Lewandowski. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I'm not sure what happened there, Peter. Did he get caught admiring his own first touch, maybe?
Aim forwards. Andre Silva spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. Eric Garcia with the clearance. Oh, he's found support out wide. Rafa Mir. Dianga shapes to shoot. Vermeer. Hector Fort. Andre Silva. Andre Silva. Can he latch on to this? Vermeer. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Casado. And here's Lewandowski. Out to the left it goes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Balde. De Jong. Cleared without complication. Diangana. Casado wins the duel this time. Now it's Lopez. De Jong. And here's Lewandowski. And it's played forward. Koundé cuts out the pass. And it's Lopez. Now it's Lewandowski. De Jong. And that's a dangerous ball. Andre Silva. Lopez. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance!
really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Now who's going to be first to this? Hector Fort, hurtling down that right flank. Well read, and the danger is averted. De Jong, forwards and with intent. Diangana. Minutes played. Diangana stood his ground strongly. Fermin. Diangana. And here's Andre Silva. Andre Silva has been caught there, it's a foul. He's having a go. Great reaction. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And it's been taken short. Deep cross. Tries to get it clear. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Rafinha is onto it in a flash. And it's Lopez. Rafinha. That's good play. De Jong spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And it's played forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Lewandowski, caresses it through. Nice interception, well timed. What a throw in. Diangana. Rafa Mir, now he's off and running. Fermin, and here's Lewandowski. Very nicely done. And here's Lopez. Aim forwards. Now it's Mir. It's a good foot in there. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. It's run loose here. Over to the left. That's going to go a long way. It's going to be another throw. Rafinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Andre Silva, he's in a great position. Turns and goes back. Chance for a shot! That has been knocked clear. Diengana. Muscular approach does pay off here. He can get that clear. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Balde forwards and with intent. Rafa Mir. Vermin. And it's Lopez. Rafinha succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Diengana. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nice physical challenge.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Casado. Yamal. Yamal has created one goal already. And here's Lewandowski. Lopez. Yamal. Oh, nice touch. This might... Lewandowski!
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's played forward. That'll be a throw. Rafa Mir. Lovely bit of skill.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Lopez. Lewandowski. Lopez. Rafinha. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Barcelona take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Aim forwards. Eric Garcia gets over and intercepts. Casado. And here's Lopez. Good ball, good take. Oh, it's come loose. Balde. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as...
Real chance! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, you have to feel a little for the player being taken off here. I think he's been made the scapegoat after that, but I guess something had to be done. I suppose it did need a little change.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Balde. Just 5 minutes left. Eric Garcia. Out to the right. He's in plenty of space here. That has been cut short. Balde. Yamal. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And that has been cleared. Diangana. Now it's Mir. Casado does really well to win the ball there. Fermin. Defending of the desperate variety. Diangana. Played back in. And the ball is out of play. That's really well manoeuvred. It'll be a throw-in. Proves too strong. And it's Lopez. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, super find. Andre Silva! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Kubasi gets it away. Lewandowski. Fermin. Rafinha. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Inevitable in terms of the result, but that doesn't tell an accurate tale. This was much closer than it should have been.
There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth all of these gems, especially in an age where the demand is quite high on the...
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Deftly away. Yamal. Koundé. Casado. De Jong. Now it's Andre Silva. And it's Fort. Now it's Mir. And he's managed to get Rafa Mir! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And the keeper has it. Rafinha, strong running down that left flank. He's shifting through the gears here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
And he's there to get it away. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. Casado. Andre Silva. And it's come back to the keeper. Diangana. And here's Andre Silva. De Jong producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rafinha. Balde. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia forwards and with intent. Now it's Mir. Played out to the right. Now it's Mir. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Ferran Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Andre Silva. Diangana. Oh, great play. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking for a decent ball in. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, welcome to the...
Fermin!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment. Barcelona are sending quite a clear message here. We're better than you, and we're making sure you know it.
Now it's Andre Silva. It's a good foot in there. And it's Lopez. De Jong. Barcelona.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so
We are.
you're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind.
Ferran Torres! Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a...
Rafa Mir! Now it's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. De Jong. And here's Lopez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Ferran Torres! Koundé. Lopez. Fermin played into space. And it's Andre Silva. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Andre Silva. Time to deliver. Lovely bit of skill. Keeper's got good distance on that. Fermin. Oh, well measured. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. And it's Casado. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Yamal. De Jong. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And here's Rafinha. Incoming delivery. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Victor Fort, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Victor Fort. Oh, nicely intercepted. De Jong. Yamal. Fermin. Yamal. He's shooting! A real chance and a real let-off. Eric Garcia cuts it out. Rafinha. Balde. De Jong. And here's Rafinha. Lobbed in behind. Can he latch onto this? Is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Casado. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Lofted upfield. Now it's Ferran Torres. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, super find. Rafa Mir played out towards the right wing. It's a goal kick. Koundé, Yamal, Eric Garcia. Diangana. Rafa Mir looks to get on the end of this. And it's Andre Silva. Hector Fort. Nice physical challenge. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Lopez. Rafinha. Yamal. Fermin. Either side really getting hold of the ball. Excellent. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fantastic goal! A finish of true class! There is the breakthrough! Oh, that is a bit special. Barcelona have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be one as soon as possible.
Aim forwards. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Koundé. And it's Lopez. Hector Fort. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Moved on forwards. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. Koundé, and it's played forward. Fermin. Rafinha. Fermin. And here's Ferran Torres. And he's there to clear it. And here's Ferran Torres. Lopez. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Big chance! No, not this time.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
And it's Andre Silva. Andre Silva laid out to the left flank. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. De Jong. Casado. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Koundé. Kubasi. Yamal. Koundé. It's a good run down the right. Eric Garcia. De Jong. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Fermin. And it's made its way to him. Aim forwards. Rafa Mir. Now it's Diangana. Now it's Mir. Rafa Mir takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pau Kubasi, gently done. Casado wins the duel this time. Koundé. Yamal. Rafinha, now he's off and running. And it's Balde. And that has been cleared. Hector Fort. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. And the action is back on the way.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup now, so we'll see how they come out at the start of the second half.
Ferran Torres! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
And it's played forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Fermin. Eric Garcia. Eric Garcia played over towards the opposite flank. Hector Fort. Diangana. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be a throw-in. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. Hector Fort. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rafa Mir. And they win it back again. And it's De Jong. Ferran Torres. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Balde. Balde shifted upfield. And he's heaved it away. Rafa Mir. Hector Fort. Rafa Mir. Diengana. That's surely a foul. Free kick. He's gone for it! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top draw! The second half sparked straight into life! A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Yamal. Back into the middle. And it's Lopez. Fermin gently done. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now that's well seen too. Barcelona can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Rafa Mir is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Hector Fort. Rafa Mir. And back to the goalkeeper. Balde. Eric Garcia. De Jong. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha. Fermin. Casado. And here's Ferran Torres. De Jong. Rafinha. It's come to nothing. It's a lovely, neat pass. Rafa Mir is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Balde looks to the other side. Casado, 60 minutes played. Casado, aim forwards. De Jong. And it's Balde. Vermeer. Moved on forwards. Calmly anticipates. Hector Fort. Rafa Mir looks to get on the end of this. Rafinha looking understandably energised after his goal. Diangana. Rafa Mir. Oh, good spread. Rafa Mir. Rafa Mir! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. De Jong. Balde. Eric Garcia shifted upfield. That's really well manoeuvred. Al-Kubasi, and the keeper's got it again. Koundé. Yamal. Casado. Rafinha. Balde. Oh, that's nice. De Jong. Casado. Rafa Mir is onto it in a flash. And it's Fort. Now it's Mir. It's Andre Silva! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Casado. Rafinha. Balde. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Quality ball. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Eric Garcia. Casado, gently done. Now it's Mir. Andre Silva. Goes for the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Andre Silva really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Balde. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, a delicate chip through. Out of play for a throw. Oh, some tackle that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Balde. Eric Garcia. Kubasi. Nice defending, physical and effective. Kunde. Casado. Kubasi. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Ferran Torres. That's going to go a long way. And it's Lopez. This looks promising.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. Rafinha.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Aim forwards. Pau Kubasi does really well to win the ball there. Casado. Yamal. Casado. Kubasi. And it's played forward. Aim forwards. Well read, nice interception. Casado. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Casado. Yamal. And here's Ferran Torres. He's away. He is just caressing the ball. Barcelona desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kunde. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's a good... Ferran Torres! Oh, should have put that away.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Long ball looking to counter. De Jong did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Well, they're supposed to be chasing a goal, and yet there's no urgency or sense of awareness. They've got to wake up.
Casado. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. De Jong. Fermin. Ferran Torres. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Barcelona have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That's really well manoeuvred.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rafinha. De Jong. Balde. Rafinha. It is now or never. Time is against them. And here's Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Superb from Lewandowski! And that has raised the roof!
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
It's all a little short of... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.